How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Brass Bang, and today we're talking about just about my favorite weapon-mounted flashlight. This is the TLR7A, and we're going to talk about why I think it is the perfect weapon-mounted light that you need to pick up today if you don't already have one. Stick around for the video. Let's get it started. Once again, guys, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, would highly recommend that you consider doing so. We are pumping up videos every single Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time on a variety of guns, gear, optics, lights, all of the above, all the great stuff that I know you're already interested if you're watching this video. So please consider subscribing. And with that, let's get the video started. So here we are talking about the TLR7A. This thing has been a tried and true champ for me. This thing has been through a whole lot. It's been dropped multiple times. It has not shown any significant wear anywhere, and it is just continuing to perform, continuing to do what I expect and would like a weapon-mounted light to do. And so with that, let's dive into the three main requirements that I have for weapon-mounted light that I think every single one of them should be able to accomplish very, very well. Number one is that it actually needs to be a halfway decent flashlight. I know it's doing two jobs. It's mounting to the gun and it's operating as a flashlight, but it needs to do the actual flashlight part decently well. So it can't be super dim. It needs to actually be sufficient enough light to actually light up whatever you're trying to light with it. You don't want to have a halfway dim light that is not able to accomplish your goals if someone breaks into your home in the middle of the night. This does that pretty well. We'll get into some specs towards the end of the video. Number two, it needs to actually mount well to the gun and be easy to actuate. What do I mean by that? Well, some of them, you mount them onto your weapon and it just kind of is shaky and rattly and it doesn't feel like it's secure and actually truly on there well. This thing clips on, then you have a little screw hole here where you take a coin and you twist it and crank it down until it's super tight, locked onto that gun. It's not going anywhere. This thing is very, very sturdy. Like I said, I've dropped it a few times and it's never even become remotely loose. Next, as far as the actuation and turning the light on and off, I think this is truly this thing's strength. The TLR7A has these little paddles here on each side and it works perfectly to where they're right where your finger is at the perfect distance, perfect length away to actuate it perfectly. All you have to do is press down with your finger. You hold it down to leave the light on while you're holding it, and then as soon as you let go, it'll turn off. Or you can just press it once and click it, and it'll stay on until you click it again. But either way, if you prefer, you can hit it with your support hand here. You can take your thumb here, turn it on like that. That's not my preference. I would prefer to hit it with my pointer finger here because it's resting right there. When you grab the gun to manipulate it, you're grabbing it right along the frame right here. All you have to do is bring that finger down just a tad and you can hit that thing and turn it on and off just like that. It's honestly ingenious. It's perfectly placed. It's in the perfect position to where it's very easy to do and it works super well. The third thing a weapon mounted light would have to do for me is it needs to have a decent or at least halfway decent battery life. I don't want to be changing this out all the time. I'm sure you feel the same way. It's not something I want to be changing out and having to worry about changing out all the damn time. Now this thing reportedly is supposed to have an hour-and-a-half runtime, and I think that's honestly kind of irrelevant. As long as it's above maybe an hour, I don't think it really matters because for a weapon-mounted light, you're not going to be having it on all the time. It's not like a normal flashlight that you'll use on daily tasks all the time. What I do is every single night I grab this gun. This is my bedside table gun. I will grab this, turn it on real quick, make sure the light's still working fine, set it on my bedside table, and leave it until the morning. In the morning, I put it away until I come back in the evening because this is my dedicated nightstand gun. So I don't have to worry about that flashlight dying super quickly because it's not really being used very often. I'm literally just checking it once a day to make sure it works and then setting on the nightstand and it's just there if I need it. So with that hour-and-a-half runtime and practicality, that is going to get you at least probably 6 months, if not way longer, of runtime and actual use because you're not going to be using it all the damn time like a regular flashlight that you might carry on your person. And for me, honestly, I think I've had this thing almost a full year and it has not died yet. So just some practical experience there. It's going to last you a really long time. You're not going to have to worry about it like you might some other lights out there. And then the last thing, a little bonus here, is the size. This thing is made, maybe they did it on purpose, maybe not, but it is the perfect length to where if you have a Glock 19 size handgun like this, it lines up perfectly with the end of the barrel so you don't have anything else extra protruding off of the end of the gun. That's a big deal because if you go to conceal carry a gun like this, you don't want to have a lot of extra bulk because then the holster has to be bigger and then it just creates a bigger, larger package that you have to conceal and carry on your person. So the way this is designed, the size, Everything is perfect. It's down to a T. I think this is the most refined and best option out there for a weapon-mounted light for your handgun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and got something out of it. If you did, subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this one going forward. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. Do you have this and love it just as much as I do? Or do you think there's something else out there that might be a little bit better? Would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.